Hello, colors, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with this huge one from Fabrizio Romano, claiming that Pablo's 4-year contract extension is set to be made official very soon. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Ansu Fati, as Spanish outlet Sport have revealed Barcelona's plan with the young prodigy to get him to his very best level. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After months of discussion and speculations, Barcelona are finally set to renew the contract of midfield prodigy Gavi, confirms Fabrizio Romano. The Italian transfer expert claims that the teenage sensation has a full agreement with the Blaugrana over a new contract, and an extension will be made official imminently, with a deal already signed. Gavi's current contract with Barcelona ran until the summer of 2023. His new deal will see him prolong his stay at Spotify Camp Nou until 2026. The contract will also come with a massive release clause worth €1 billion. Gavi is a product of Barca's La Masia Academy and enjoyed his breakthrough campaign last season. The 18-year-old exciting talent became a regular for club and country within months of his debut and has grown into a vital player for the Blaugrana under Gavi Hernandez. So far, the teenage sensation has featured 53 times for Barcelona's first team already, bagging 2 goals and 6 assists in the process. He has started each of Barca's 5 La Liga matches this season, ahead of Frankie de Jong and Franquise. Negotiations over a deal had been ongoing for a while, with his agent Ivan de la Pena. However, Barcelona had earlier failed to reach an agreement which had sparked the interest of clubs like Bayern Munich, Liverpool and Manchester United, among others. But Gavi never considered any other club as an option and always wanted to continue at Barcelona, and eventually the two parties reached an agreement. But the club's financial fair play issues meant that they had held back on a confirmation and an announcement. With Miralem Pjanic's departure, there is enough room for Barca to accommodate his new contract on their salary mass and register him as a first-team member with La Liga, and an official statement regarding Gavi's new deal should be made imminently. Of course, this is great news for Barcelona. After a long time talking about Gavi trying to extend his contract to no avail, both parties have finally come to an agreement. So Fabrizio Romano have confirmed that it will be a 4-year contract extension. Both parties are already set on that. And tomorrow Thursday will be the day that the signature will take place. So Gavi will be there at the Camp Nou with the media. Laporta also will be there, hopefully. Then everything will be presented at the Camp Nou. The signature will be signed there and there at the Ciutat Deportiva, sorry, not the Camp Nou. So finally, it will be a €1 billion release clause. So it's good to see Gavi to be at Barca for a long time again. We all saw it coming. I knew that at some point everything would be agreed upon. It was just a matter of time. And luckily enough, Barca have made a lot of departures, about 21 departures in total. So when Pjanic left Barca just recently, it gave room for for the player to be registered quite easily, because Barca were planning that maybe it is in the month of January that Gavi will be renewing his contract. But when Miralem Pjanic left, it was easy now for them to just register the signing or the extension in La Liga. So they will do just that, as we still have some reasonable space in our wage bill. Of course, Gavi is a young lad who is doing so well for Barca since his debut last season when Koeman was in charge, and he has been the starter now for Barca ahead of Frankie de Jong. Gavi prefers him to Frankie de Jong in that midfield. So we can see how things have changed. Gavi now is enjoying football than ever before, so we hope that he continues to play at his best level, throughout his time at FC Barcelona. He's a world-class talent, just 18 years old. He still has some decades or more to play for the Barca team, So let's see. Of course, he had a lot of interest from Bayern, Liverpool, other top clubs in Europe have been eyeing this young teenage boy for a long time, but failed to do so. Barcelona have been confident that he will commit his future to the club, and that is what he have just done. So it is good news for us, no doubt about that. Keeping Gavi to the longest time possible makes sense for Barcelona, as he is proving to be a tough nut to crack in the middle of the pack. Then on to the next story of discussion. Xavi's Barcelona is on the rise, both in terms of results and also feelings. That is an important component too for players. We can see it in the way players like Ter Stegen and Eric Garcia are playing, but we can also see it in Ansu Fati. This should be the young stars' comeback season, and it's on a good path. We are going on track, Xavi said. He makes the difference, even coming on for half an hour. He's come from a long time, but I see him happy and content. We will follow a process to keep him in perfect condition. We will move the lead feet for him to be comfortable and make the difference. However, many minutes he plays. Xavi gave Ansu Fati his first start in the Champions League opener against Victoria Pleasant. There are no starters or subs, just important players, said Xavi. Interestingly enough, Ansu Fati is the only Barca player who has featured in all the team's games this season, including friendlies. That's 13, 7 friendlies, in 5 in La Liga and 1 in the Champions League, totaling 487 minutes. That's a 7 per game on average. He has 3 goals Inter Miami, Real Sociedad, Cadiz, and also 2 assists, both for Real Sociedad. He is followed by Ter Stegen and Gavi, who have both just missed 1. Ter Stegen did not feature in the friendly against Man City, while the young midfielder did not play against Olot in the first friendly. Ansu Fati have been doing brilliantly this season, and even though it is not his top season like his highest performance, we all know his history of injuries in the last 2 to 3 seasons, and Xavi does not really want to start him all the time because they want to make sure he is 100% fit in the long run, and all this from the medical staff giving advice to the coaching staff not to be playing the player that often. Maybe playing not up to 90 minutes, it will be risky, But Ansu Fati have been phenomenal. His impact from the bench is good. His substitutions are making sense whenever he leaves the bench to play. So as it stands, Barcelona plan to continue doing what they are doing, trying to play him in lesser minutes and always removing from the bench or start him in very few games. He's a world-class talent, no doubt, and should be taken care of properly. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.